Warhammer Chaosbane on the PlayStation 4. Well, I'm going back to making a video with Alessa, the wood elf. You know, the elf ninja. She has the face mask and everything. She's a straight up Konoichi. Let's see. So we're just dealing with bows right now. Again, I mentioned this before. She's basically Questor from Gauntlet. If you remember back in the day, she's fast and she can shoot things with arrows. That's what I'm trying to know. She's a glass cannon. I mean, come on. Okay, so we got right stick is for a very long dash. That's a wow. It's a really long dash distance. Circle button. Huh. That's a wrinkle. And of course the X button for regular arrow attacks, which are kind of hard to aim, so keep that in mind. Okay, where's that skill listed? Up here, right? You have 17 points available, huh? We don't have any skills to learn. At least no skills to level up yet. Piercing projectile that spirals out around you. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Well, we don't have a lot of options yet, so let's level up. Let's go up to level 3 and level 4 and actually get some stuff done. Going over here, we're going to the sewers. Oh yeah, the shop is already open here. It's not mentioned on the mini-map. This is where you can go to donate crap, because you can't sell anything yet. But you can donate stuff to increase your reputation, yay. Someone tell Taylor Swift. Yeah, my reputation is literally at 0. My reputation has never been worse. So I guess we can just sell the common items, I suppose. I guess we can just equip the best items and sell everything else. That might be the way to do it. The amount of gear seems pretty reasonable right now, all things considered. So I guess that's something. Need a chance to load. The load times in this game are pretty bad. I think that's pretty obvious by now. Yeah, here. Yep, this dungeon's probably gonna look a lot like the first quest I did with the mage. We never saw that because apparently the recording didn't take. Oh well. Here they come. The aiming is not that good. Kind of have to compromise a little bit. Kind of aim in the general direction, that might work. I got a shabby talisman. So I can press a circle button to get that little Fibonacci spiraling dagger to shoot around me for piercing damage, assuming that even matters. I mean, in this game, I just shoot things until they die. I'm not worried about what kind of damage I'm doing. I mean, if there were enemies where, you know, burn damage matters in this game, but, you know, circle. There we go. Yeah, stay inside the loop. That's how you do that. So I was playing a Cladden. This is Cladden Returns Sengoku on this console a couple of days ago. I'll go back to playing that. That's more of a traditional top-down action game. This is more of a mob-based gear game like Diablo 3. Circle. But I mean, this again, because this game is a bit more nebulous in terms of the action. That's like you know how a lot of old school video games like Zelda were very sort of tile based. It's like, yeah, you like this enemy is on a tile and the area of effect on your weapon is very restricted. Here, everything feels a lot more dynamic, but feels a lot more nebulous. It's like you aren't fighting individual enemies the way you are in a game like Cladden or Zelda. In a game like Zelda, you're actually playing, like, this game is actually more of a, it's about my blob of weapons going against your blob of weapons. It's like my loadout versus your mob. So eventually my loadout melts your mob. And in a game like Zelda 1 or Cladden, it's a lot more rigid. Actually, I would argue it's more like Gauntlet in that sense, in that it's more about killing individual enemies than about clearing out an entire mob. It's about clearing out enough space to get through the area, I guess. But in a game like Cladden, you know, individual enemies are more important than in this game, where it's about the size of the mob that's important. In a way, it's kind of like a bullet hell. But even then, the game isn't about precision. It's about, again, because the game has such a nebulous design, it's about being strong enough to survive a mob. It's about doing enough damage every second to whittle down a mob. It's about taking on a horde of enemies who is greater than the sum of its parts. So any individual enemy is never going to be an issue. It's always about being overwhelmed. And Diablo 3 in a lot of ways is about, fighting off, like I said, hordes of slime, if you will. Which way are we going? Well, I don't know which way we need to go. We'll keep moving. We'll dash around. We have free dashing, so we'll just abuse it. Because when I was a mage, I had a teleportation skill. I'll take that. Circle. Dash. Yeah, it gets me out of trouble. Dash. Like an archer do. Circle. Yeah, put it right there at the entrance of the... Yeah, funnel them right there through the entrance, and this spiraling dagger will do the rest with the circle button. So I gotta learn how to manage mobs with this particular character. Like right here. Press the circle button. Get that spiraling dagger going. That'll will them down a bit. I unlocked the square button attack. Is that a trap? That was a trap. Circle button. So that... Oh! It's a Spriggan? Yeah, it's a Woodman. Mega Man 2. Yeah, it's a straight up Spriggan. You don't F with Captain Planet, that's what that's about. Well, I am a wood elf, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Let's see, why is her back, I was going to say, why is her back turned to the camera? Anyway. Like I said, I love this fierce pose she does with her wood ninja style. That's pretty dope. Let's see. Now, summons a dryad that attacks enemies. You're not Spriggan. Are Spriggans and dryads the same, really? I mean, I'm sure some Warhammer lore master is gonna crush me for that observation, but anyway. Oh, I know it's in Skyrim, those living wood trunks are called Spriggans. The dryad remains still on skill, but you can only summon one at a time, that's fine. 30-second cooldown. So I can send him out over there.
I need more time.
Circle button. The Spriggan seemed to have gone in the wrong direction also. They can deal with these tiny mobs. Yeah, I guess he killed the wrong dudes, but I'll take it. Thanks. Thanks for killing everyone. Thanks for killing all these people I did not ask you to kill. So I'll take their loot. Destroy them. This dude's alright. So he's a companion. He's a legit companion. Well, I'm not complaining about that. Let's see, over here. I got a knife. Maximum energy. Everything else is the same. I guess I'll take the extra energy. Again, I can't mark stuff as trash, but if I'm not equipping it, I might as well just sell it. Okay, that's good enough for me. Maximum health, I'll take that. So no other skills I need to worry about for now. So this dryad always stays with us, but it's also I can only have one at a time. And it's also on a 30-second cooldown. So as long as it stays alive for 30 seconds, it'll help me. Extra firepower. I'm going the wrong way. I guess it'll help me until he dies. Let's see if I can find a treasure chest. Okay, I went the wrong way. I just went in a big loop and there's no treasure chest over here. I guess I'll catch up eventually. Yet, see, he teleported behind me. Just like in Skyrim, the companions go out, teleport behind you. Yeah, I would not be opposed to a top-down, Bethesda-like, RPG, This looks a lot like Fallout 1 and 2. So instead of doing the Fallout 3 thing, just make an open-world game like this. Top-down open-world game. Do any come to mind, actually? Top-down open-world games. Yes, the way out. There's a bit of a recovery on that dash, but yeah, the right stick does it. See it. I mean, I guess I'll level up at some point. We'll be fine. Whatever that was about. I was in the middle of shooting a mob, and all of a sudden I started targeting a barrel for no reason. I wasn't even pointing my controller in that direction. I don't know what's going on with that. We're supposed to be avoiding all these guys. Let's go. Bad loot. Well, the exit is over here, so let's do it. So now, yeah, just leave the sewers. So we don't have to kill everybody. We just have to, you know, just make some room. So now that we found the exit, we can run back the way we came and kind of level up a bit. What's our experience, by the way? Let's track some of this. 30-12. Nothing here? No, nothing here. So what do I get by killing one of these enemies here? Instead of damage per second, there should be experience per second for some of these mobs. 30-26. Oh yeah, there's a little, you can barely see it. Just a second. 30-12, okay. So on the bottom right, left-hand side of the screen where it says level 3, that ball right there shows how close I am to leveling up. Not that helpful, frankly. Okay, so let's go over here. The Firewall Dagger. Okay, I should have used it closer to the enemy mob there. This Dryad's still alive, dude. So there should be a few more. I thought there'd be way more enemies here. Here they come. Let's get that Spiral Dagger out. So anyone who tries to come through that passageway is getting slaughtered. They're getting punctured by either my bow or that Spiral Dagger. So she's not the Punisher, she's the Puncturer. Spiral Dagger. I gotta practice where to start placing that stuff. So how are we on experience? Yeah, about 300 more experience points, I guess. 3,800, huh? 3,886. Here they come, Spiral Dagger. Yep. Not a bad amount of experience. I guess if I kill like 10 more mobs, I should be able to level up, you think? If I created another one, I shouldn't have done that. Wrong button. Don't know what the butterflies are doing. Is the butterfly chasing a firefly? Yeah, the moth is chasing a firefly. I don't know what to tell you. Did I get a freestyle ring? Yeah, we can remap the buttons if we want. We're not gonna do that yet. We can remap all these skills to whatever buttons we want, I wanna say. No inventory? Oh, over here. Don't need any of that. It's already equipped. So I found it and it's already equipped. If I'm not carrying a weapon, then it just automatically equips it, which makes if I'm not already carrying a particular piece of gear on a particular part of my body, it just automatically equips it. That makes perfect sense. Now these mobs got really small. Here they are, here are the big mobs. So I can just lay that down and run backwards. Got another short bow. So I actually have to actively pick it up if it's a piece of gear, if it replaces a piece of gear I already have. What is that? Oh, maximum health. Okay, that's what that's about. So how much more damage are you gonna do? 3%? Whatever. This gives you equal. It's just straight up equal, pretty much. No utility, though, probably because of the maximum energy I lose. So it takes an arbitrary value like counter damage and calls it utility. And that's what that means underneath my character, where it says attack, defense, utility. That's all that value is. It seems to be completely arbitrary. It's like Microsoft's out of 8 system for determining the speed of your CPU. I mean, it's obviously based on an actual metric. It's just kind of weird to quantify it like that. How much RAM do you have? How fast is it? You know, how much video RAM do you have on your graphics card? That kind of thing. I'm like, what are they counting teraflops? I mean, come on. It's all a scam. I mean, heck, remember they got PC builds that have fewer teraflops than the Xbox One X, and yet they still give you better performance. Heck, I mean, there are video cards that push fewer teraflops. They give you better frame rates than video cards with more teraflops on them. So teraflops aren't worthless. I mean, it's about, I would argue it's mainly about bandwidth and what you do with it. Because if those teraflops are being wasted on the OS or they're being wasted on something else, then that's different. If you got enough bandwidth to push a bunch of, if you have the bandwidth to push a bunch of pixels and their alpha effects and the AI, then you're fine. I mean, it's about software, engineering, right? It's not about how many teraflops you have. It's about what you do with the power you got. So you can get higher frame rates. I mean, obviously on the PC, I mean, the fact that you can get higher frame rates on less powerful hardware basically boils down to, development. I mean, heck, the PS4 has all kinds of, the PS4 has a bunch of teraflops, and they still get slowdown on some games. I mean, like actual slowdown. Like, what games was I playing? Like, I remember I was playing some games recently. I'm like, how is there slowdown on a PS4 game? And it's like, well, depends on how much they're trying to push, or how efficient how efficient the code is. I mean, this game has a sub 60 frame rate most of the time. So I mean, this game looks no better than the 360 game, I would argue. Maybe, in terms of just art. It's pushing a lot of polygons in terms of all the characters on screen. It's not like they're pushing sprites. So we're done here. Okay, so let's put on my best equipment, like this. Yep, best equipment. Then we can just sell everything else, or donate everything else. No. Don't like those magic trousers. Armor piercing. Look at that. 3% armor piercing gives me a 211 utility. What the heck does that even mean? And this gives me a tiny bit of extra counterattack damage for way less utility, whatever that means. So this armor piercing is what's giving me all this extra utility. It's what's giving me this extra utility value. Well, that and the counterattack damage. How is counterattack damage even measured in this game? 3.1. What does that even mean? You're not gonna worry about it anymore. Just sell everything. Sell all of the things. Trade non-rare items. Trade all. Actually. Trade common. And that's it. So what are we carrying now? Everything that's not equipped, basically. So everything that's not equipped got donated. What's my reputation? Yeah. So this guy's just goodwill. I dump all my crap on him, and I increase my reputation. So it's not a money sink, it's a gear sink, because I'm not getting money selling this crap.
I have hunted the foe in the reeking depths, High Lawmaster. The tower is safe for now, but there are signs of still more enemies lurking deeper in the sewers.
I do not doubt it. The servants of Nurgle flourish in darkness and filth. Our battle against the cult has only just begun.
Darkness.
You have done well, Elessa. Return to me when you are ready for your next task.
Or when I just want more experience in gold, obviously. I'll take that. See Teclis in his chamber.
There is grim news from the tower. Voss has learned that a large group of Magnus's guardsmen have gone missing. He believes they might have pursued the cultists into the sewers during the attack.
A bold move, but a foolish one. If they haven't returned by now, they are surely lost.
Someone needs to find them and try to get them out. If the cultists haven't trapped them yet, it's only a matter of time.
Okay, let's go. It's just one survivor, huh? So going to the cellar for the survivor. Cellar survivor. Well, they got Cellards and Deckard Cain's house in Diablo 3, right? Just going to the cellar. Yeah. I mean, I mean, imagine if this were like an Earthbound game. You had to just go to the basement and kill a bunch of stuff. I mean, go to the basement. I mean, you can do a modern day version of this. Maybe not with like you can do Megami Tensei characters, I guess. Some Persona characters, I suppose. Yeah, go to the basement and kill a bunch of dudes with a bat. I mean, Persona 1 had daggers and what? They had daggers. They had machine guns. Oh, yeah, a spirit gun, I think. Yeah, a gun. Shooting Persona with a gun. When you're shooting spirits with a gun. That kind of thing. What kind of game it was. You know, it's a YA novel with spirituality. In Japan. In modern day Japan. He goes, excuse me. Excuse me. I like how they just run past me, then eventually just turn around once they figure out which way I'm going. Sorry, y'all. I got a dryad. I gotta bring them out. Excuse me. Dash. I can just dash right through them. Why even bother? Okay, square. Bye. And unlock the new skill. That's the triangle button. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Triangle. Thorny arrows. Locate the survivor. Locate the survivor. Which way am I going exactly? Dryad's having a problem catching up with me. I mean, I'm leveling up anyway. I'm not complaining. I mean, look at this. Which way am I going? Wrong way, wrong way. I gotta find the survivor. Actually, that's the right way. It's the right way. Got to go through the door. Circle. Triangle. Did that do any good? I have to hold the button down. You have to hold the button down. Yeah, that's the secret. Let me do a quick check on something. 49, yeah. Okay, what's this? Fire off a rain of arrows over an area. So it's like the flame tongue when I was playing as the mage. Hold down the triangle button. And you get that, it's basically, it's a mana expender. It's like a fireball attack. It's not even a fireball attack. When I was using the mage, you hold down the triangle button, it's like a flame tongue that shoots out of your mouth. But it kills but eats up a lot of mana. Same principle here. Going down. Bye, y'all. Guess they won't follow me. We'll summon another dryad a bit later. Oh, I ran out of mana, so I have to hit stuff to get more mana. Which is fine by me. There we go. That's how you get your mana. Circle. You gotta hit stuff to get mana. Okay, that's the secret. So don't use up all of your mana. That's gonna be a problem. Give me that. More health I didn't need. Sit, y'all. So I got all my mana back. So it's like the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3. That's how you get your mana back. Gotta use a regular attack to build up a meter. You can then expend on all your special attacks. And the stuff that doesn't use mana is just on a cooldown. I can understand that. Let's keep moving. Dryad. See ya. He's just straight up on a cooldown. I'll take that. Sit, you. Circle. I guess the Dryad could just be a decoy. Wrong way. Got the knife. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, they're dead. What'd I get over here? Yep. So no counter ability. See that? So I lose maximum energy, but I mean, whatever that means. Maximum mana. Like, how much mana do I have? Is there an easy way to find out? Yeah, I don't know how much mana I have. Energy regeneration. Energy cost. Yeah, I guess what's 4? It takes 4 to use one of these. So what's an extra 4 mana for crying out loud? Yeah, I think we're fine. We're fine. Give me that. Got my health back. So I'm building up the L2 meter for a desperation attack, I suppose. Not that. Give me that. A little more health for a tiny reduction in damage. That might be a fair trade-off. Those are already equipped. Yeah, but I get the free ability to just dash around fools. I'm not gonna complain about that ever. There might be a treasure chest over here. Heads up. That's the way I came. Sorry, that's the way I came. Never mind. Give me the loot. Yeah, we're going this way. Look at that dryad go, dog. Stop messing around. I got a new skill. I guess he killed a bunch of guys for me. I'm not complaining. Excuse me. Circle. It's on now. Get at me, dog. Hold down the triangle button. That helps. You! Wait, you're shooting the wrong dude. I mean, I guess it's just a decoy at this point. Now we can free.
Damned cultist lured us into a trap. Tried to fight, but
Rest easy, warrior. You're safe now.
they took them. Anyone still able to walk dragged them, screaming.
She sounds like Jennifer Darling. Like, remember Princess Ayaka from Tenchi Muyo? Irma from Ninja Turtles? Jennifer Darling. Oh, what was the name of the princess from Vitor, the Starfighter champion? That was Jennifer Darling, wasn't it? It's basically Irma from Ninja Turtles. So that's who this lady sounds like. I mean, probably not her, but it's that really high-pitched voice. So I was kind of dug that, actually. But it's very, like, old-school 80s. I'll be the first to admit that. You gotta practice that voice. I'm pretty sure I have one of those, but I'm not gonna do it here. We're supposed to leave, aren't we? Yet to leave. We're just... Dryad, we are leaving. Actually, I think you might be dead. Yep, Drake, we are leaving. Let's kill this guy first. He has to get on my level. Down he goes. Because I like how the polygons just fade. Yeah, they got that bokeh depth of field going on down there, right? It's all faded and blurry. It's a nice touch. Probably kills the frame rate though. I think it's weird that a game like this that should run on a PS3 barely gets 30 frames a second on this console. Well, anywhere between 30 and 45. But I think for this game, it's fine. For this kind of game, it's fine. It's not exactly a fighting game. And like I said, because it's such a nebulous, blobby kind of action game, like I said. So the fact that the action isn't so dependent on one-on-one confrontations means that all this blob-based, combat doesn't have to be, I mean, 30 frames per second frame rate might be fine for a game like this. Because it's not about, very precise collision detection. It's about just aiming in the general direction of the enemy and whittling them down and having enough HP to survive, I guess. So I know it's not going to be to everyone's taste. Wait, let's equip our best stuff. I mean, I'm usually okay with these gear-based games as long as the loot model's good and there's a reasonable amount of challenge in the combat. But I think I might have accidentally broken it. Because I know Diablo 3 didn't let you just dash through every enemy you face, even though there's you can dash through all 100 enemies you faced in that mission down there. So hey, you don't have to fight as much. You don't have to fight every enemy if you don't want to. Of course, I found out the hard way. Actually, I found out the easy way. I'm like, what? See, that's right. Yeah, I was on a mission where I had to rescue prisoners. I was on the clock. So that's how I learned. Hey, you can just run past everybody. You don't have to fight everybody. I don't know if they intended that, but actually, I think obviously they intended it because they put me on a time limit. But from then on, I was like, why do I have to fight anything? I'll just run past everybody. I'm not on a time limit anymore. Trade non-rare items. Trade common. Confirm the trade, and we're out. We only had two. We only had 2 units of stuff worth selling, I guess. This character seems pretty good.
It is as we feared, High Lawmaster. The soldiers had been lured into an ambush. Most were slain, but a few had fallen into the hands of the enemy.
The men were alive when they were taken?
So I was told. But to what purpose? What does the cult need with prisoners?
Not prisoners, young Asrai. Sacrifices. Offerings to the Lord of Pestilence in exchange for more power. We must do everything we can to prevent this. Go and make whatever preparations you require. Then return to me as soon as you are ready.
Preparations? I mean, all I can do is just dump a bunch of loot onto the, I can just donate a bunch of loot to the Collectors Guild. See, that's what the game wants me to do. It wants me to know this Collectors Guild exists before I gather too much crap. Yeah, that was all I needed to do. My reputation is still crap. No, well. Yeah, we gotta go up. Sorry, I forgot about that part. See, this game seems fine. I mean, it doesn't have that really, really annoying grind that Diablo 3 had, and especially in the beginning of the game. But so this, and of course you can play all the difficulty levels. I mean, I was supposed to be playing on hard, which actually did kill me when I was playing as the mage. But I might need to set it to very hard. But yeah, it doesn't matter what difficulty level you choose. You can just run through the enemies.
There is no time to waste.
They won't.
The enemy will do everything in their power to keep you from reaching the captives in time.
Yeah. So yes, you don't have to kill. So the game teaches you right away you don't have to kill everything, which is fine. I mean, the fact that this character's so fast probably definitely works in her favor. So I guess if you want to speed run, you can. Like I said, I'm always fascinated by these Diablo clones. They just use, you know, regular console gamepad controls, and it's no big deal. And they don't require always online DRM. Thanks for nothing, Activision Blizzard. I mean, if you want to play online with people, that's fine for a game like this. But requiring them to always be on, maybe I think it might have been some anti-piracy thing. But the console versions of Diablo 3 are better anyway. I mean, apparently they don't look as good, but I mean, come on. Like I said, they're super blobby. They're blobby tile set, you know. They're blobby tile-based grind fest, and that's perfectly fine with me as long as the gameplay loop is intact. Lay down the square. Square. Circle.
I need to focus.
Excuse me. Get away.
You saved my life.
You're welcome. Destroy everything. I want to loot the corpses. Okay, yep, got the health we won't need. So we're gonna hit that right stick again. Just run through everybody. I forgot where. There's supposed to be some extra treasure chests around here. I just don't remember where. Open up. I'll take that. Circle. I guess the Dryad already died. Oh, let's see. What is it? R1? Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, just like the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3. Rapid fire machine gun. Oh, and it doesn't use any... Wow. It doesn't use any mana. This is a free machine gun, dog. Yeah, look at that. Just like the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3, but no, it's a free machine gun. Wow. I like this game. Let's see. I mean, just straight up rip it off of Diablo 3, I would. Like, yeah, remember Diablo 3? That part was great. Thankfully, you don't have to grind your way through the campaign to get to the good stuff, I hope. It's too bad Grim Dawn's not available on console. That's supposed to be a pretty good game. I mean, it's all fixed, but the geography in that game is supposed to be important. So it's not about shifting tile sets. It's about having a map where the individual parts of the map are important. Like, depending on where you go, that kind of thing. What's all this about? What's all this, then? We're off a random arrows over an area, yeah. There's also this is just about energy generation, okay. Generates energy, so it's like this, it's like the regular arrows, only it's much faster. Yeah, they're doing alright. I think they got a pretty good, combat system here, I think. Like I said, blobby as it is, I got a good batch of skills. Suitably appropriate for mob management in a blobby game like this. In a blobby grind fest like this. Am I going the right way? He asked pretentiously. Over here. Come on, then. Okay, where are they at? They're all up here. Excuse me. I think I lost my dryad again. Bye, y'all. Yeah. Like the Flash. Too fast for you. Over here. Throw out the dryad. Do it. Okay, triangle. Dash. Then R1 to build up my energy back. Excuse me. Let's abuse this a little. How about that? Is the dryad dead? Dryad's probably dead.
I need to prepare myself for that.
Yeah. R2. No. Triangle.
Orion won't let you kill me.
Yep. Don't want to get killed. Okay, we're good. Dash. Dash. He pierced. Whack. Like I said, so hard to aim. But this is pretty easy to aim. There's the dryad. Just hold down R1, then use the right stick to dash out of the way. Yeah, that works.
I'm hurt.
Whoops! I'm not dead. Dash. Just use regular arrows. Seems fine to me. Because I was stunned. Guess I might as well free you guys.
You saved my life. You saved my life. You
guys are so grateful. Couldn't even think of coming up with something unique. Okay, point is served, obviously. More health. More everything. Less armor, but more everything else. Let's see. More everything. More energy. Way less everything else. Okay, we're out. Nope. Nope, over here. Circle.
If I die, you will...
Yeah, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Look how strong these arrows are. Yes, they're slightly weaker. They have a wider area of effect, so that's fine. So these arrows aren't that strong. These are twice as strong, apparently. Heads up. Yeah, stop wasting time. Let's just save the prisoners. Don't let them shoot the hostages. Square. I gotta practice dodging with the left stick while I'm holding down R1. He's out. And the dialogue forgot to trigger something, but that's okay. Got to trigger spoken word. Circle. Sit, you.
I won't forget this, friend.
You're welcome. Take that loot. No. That gives me more of what? I'll take that. It's perfectly fine. Critical hit chance, completely worthless. And I've already grabbed that. That's new. More everything. Less. More damage. So if I use this, I get more critical. I get more armor piercing, and that's it. Whatever. That's what I'm talking about. One more. Down here? Yeah, down here, turn left. Well, absolute left. Turn southwest. Down here. Circle. See? As long as no one's near him, I can press the X button and we're done. Sit, you. Unlocked a new skill. Hungry Roots. What dirty dancing crap is this? It's over here. So now I'm gonna level up in a second. Let's see. Lay a persistent trap on the ground that triggers enemy when it approaches it. So damage and slow to one. Oh, so it's a trap. See, I didn't think I was gonna like trap characters. This character seems perfectly fine to me. This one seems alright. I'm glad I got a chance to mess around with her for a little bit. Yeah, gotta get past this guy. Who's the trap? We'll just lay it down. R2, lay down the burdens. Hey, y'all. Square. You'll be fine. Yes, it's not very strong. Drake, we are leaving. Dodge. Heads up. Down he goes.
Orion won't let...
Crap. You want to die that quick. Who hit me that hard, by the way? Was I poisoned or something? Circle. Yeah, pierces through enemies. That's alright. Give me that heal. Excuse me. This way? Yeah, I guess we're going this way. I think we did all right. Isn't there supposed to be some mission where I like go through some castle or something? Well, maybe it was one of those. Yeah, I remember it was like being a long, winding castle mission. Maybe I already did. Yes, right. I just ran through all of it. I wasn't trying to fight anyone specific. I was just running through everything, just burning through all the content. So an hour with the Wood Elf seems to be doing all right. Gas be one with her, right? Over here.
I bring glad tidings, High Lore Master.
Well done, young Asrai. Now is the time to press our advantage.
Okay. Another shabby talisman. I have to go to another room. So he makes me go to a completely different room to talk to him again? I mean, fine, I guess. You want to play like that. Here. Nope. Is he gonna make me come all the way over here?
Since the attack, we have been on the defensive, reacting to the enemy's plans. That ends now. We must seek out and destroy the cult's source of power if we are to end its reign of terror here in Nuln.
How do we find it?
The cult must have camps scattered throughout the sewers.
Yeah, we'll think about it. Let's dump most of this stuff and bail. So we're almost done with the video. So I got an hour with this character. So I guess we'll play around from the beginning with a new character later. We have 2 more characters to practice with, I guess, not here. That's what I want. Give me the good stuff. Then sell the rest. Less health, more armor. Nope. Better. It says 0, but it says minus 0% in red. It looks better to me. Again, that utility store feels completely worthless. That's a linear upgrade. That's not much. That's not much of an upgrade. Nope. So the numbers are sort of a rough guide, but not really that useful. Damage taken minus. Oh, it gives me extra health. Got to actually equip a bow, I think. Okay, I lose. Wait, what? I don't know what this means. Get extra armor piercing. No. Let's see, but it's nope, none of these are any good. Okay, so we can sell the rest. See how much reputation I get by selling all this crap. So we got weight of 32. There we go. 19. I guess everything else is what I have equipped, right? But there's some other stuff I didn't sell. Okay, fine. So we'll sell individually. We could just say sell everything, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, that's better. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so we're done.